Pokemon. A series filled with all sorts of creatures that you can create a team around. The whole concept beginning the iconic words of I choose you. But what if you didn't have a choice? What if your team was based on what others wanted? How's it going, everyone? Electro Pikachu here, and today I put a few of my friends into a Discord chat so we could answer that question. I'll be playing through Pokemon Heart Gold with no freedom in what my team is. So with that out of the way, let's begin. I start off my journey in New Bark Town. I name myself Electro, obviously, and I head over to Professor Elm's. The first partner Pokemon is usually up to your own decision. However, that's not what this adventure is about. So instead, I let my friends vote. After a tie in the first poll, the second poll gave me Cyndaquil as my starter. I pick up the tiny fire mouse and name it Bazuko, a combination of Bazooka, Bakugo, and Zuko. And with that, we actually have to add in our other members. While I will be adding all our Pokemon one by one throughout this journey, my friends voted that I should be able to generate them into the game, and allow myself to potentially have Pokemon from Gens 1 through 4. So that definitely will make this team unique. However, once that's out of the way, it's a simple matter of meet Professor Oak, get the Pokedex, beat up a redhead with daddy issues, and name them friends, as I'm pretty sure my friends will end up being my greatest enemy in this playthrough. And with all that said and done, I can head out on my journey to become Pokemon League champion, starting off with the gym in Violet City. This gym is my first roadblock before I can add a new member, so Bazuko and I need to be able to handle Falkner on our own. Luckily, Bazuko evolved into Quilava while we were training in Sprout Tower. Honestly, I forgot how quickly Cyndaquil evolves, and this might give me the edge in the gym battle. And we managed to beat the Johto gym leader's Kanto Pokemon with relative ease, meaning we unlock our first new member. Based on random order predetermined before the run began, our first Pokemon comes from my friend Matthew, who decided to give me a Shuckle. Well, alright, that shouldn't be too bad, I guess. I decided to name it Duel for no other reason than the fact I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Before planning this video. And now we can continue. I attempted to train Bazuko in Duel, and even found the TM for Rock Tomb, so that way Duel could have a stab move. But by the time I had gotten to Azalea Town, I was beginning to realize why Matthew gave me a Shuckle. Shuckle is a great defensive Pokemon, with base 230 in each defense-related stat. But the downside is that its other stats are all pretty bad. So when I was trying to knock out some of Team Rocket's Pokemon, yeah. But I'm sure with us facing a Bug-type gym, Duel will be able to put in the necessary work. Oh hey, a Scyther that's 4 times weak to Rock. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Well, at least we have our Quilava. With the second gym down, we now had to prepare for every child's nightmare, the third gym. I know that Whitney's known for being the most annoying Johto gym leader, in more ways than one, but we do have some options. Upon reaching Goldenrod City, I went to the supermarket and got myself the TM for Fire Blast. Now, sure, it's got pretty low accuracy, but a stronger fire move is always going to be a good thing. Now, with slightly better offense, we can also plan our defense. Luckily, Shuckle has good defenses and resists normal-type moves. If we simply play our cards right, what could go wrong?
The nipples, they taunt me.
I think you can all see why Whitney is hated. But our second attempt went way better, and we'll never have to deal with Miltank ever again. Now, with 3 badges in our possession, we get the third member of our Johto team. This one comes from my good friend Beckett, and he decided to give me Shieldon. Now, I've never used Shieldon before, and the second rock type definitely isn't ideal. But having Steel type this early on will be amazing. So I added Shieldon to the team and named it Barack.
My fellow Americans.
I train up Shieldon on the way to Blackthorn City and end up running into a burned down tower. I'm sure that has nothing to do with the plot. It is, however, the location of our next battle with friends. Moving on. We head downstairs and scare off a few dogs that this guy Yusin was looking for. Man, how did you just not look through the giant hole in the floor? But with that, we can now take on the 4th gym. And, if I may, does anyone know why Morty only uses the Ghastly line? Like, they aren't the only ghost types in the region. Misdreavus was created during Gen 2. Well, anyway, now that we've taken care of another gym, we get our 4th Pokemon, so let's see what my friend Alice has for me. Ah, Corsola. Our 3rd rock type. Well, at least you can learn Surf. Welcome to the team, Floaty. We make our way to Olivine City, only to find the gym leader isn't doing her job. Turns out she's taking care of a sick Ampharos who's at the top of the lighthouse. So we head up there, only to find out that we now have to leave to go get some medicine from a pharmacy all the way in Cianwood. Fine by me, we've got another gym battle there. Now this gym I was not ready for. My friends have given me 3 rock types, and my Quilava is still weak to the gym leader's main Pokemon, Poliwrath. However, then I remembered that Chuck's only fighting attack on either Pokemon was Focus Punch, a move which fails anytime I land a hit. Realizing that all my worries seemed to be over, and after a little training against Yusin, who just barely missed another Suicune sighting, seriously man, are you blind? I felt ready for the gym. Alright, Chuck, come on, I'm not scared. Well, that could have gone better. But I'm sure we can still beat him. Editor's note. This took over an hour and a half! Well, after that stupid experience, we beat the gym leader with our newly evolved Bastiodon. How? I don't know. But it was after this gym battle that I realized I was going to need to train. The jump in level between Chuck's gym and Jasmine's is absolutely insane. And honestly, I still don't know why the remakes didn't fix any of these problems from the originals. So once we got done giving the sheep her drugs, we set out into the grass and don't stop fighting things until everyone was higher in level. Now, despite the fact this resulted in me getting a Typhlosion, I still wasn't sure if I'd be able to beat Jasmine. The Steel type is crazy when it comes to defense, with it having a grand total of 11 resistances and 1 immunity. Even with the minor moveset change of adding Focus Blast and Lava Plume, I still wasn't sure I'd be able to beat her. So, I went into the gym, concerned about whether I would beat her or be locked in the hell that was Chuck's gym for a second time. And with shaky hands, I swept her entire team with Typhlosion. I'm beginning to see why some people say Typhlosion is the best Johto starter. Now, with Jasmine defeated, I was able to gain my second to last member of the team. And my friend Reese decided to give me a Raichu. Really? You're gonna let me have a fully evolved Pokemon? Honestly, I thought these choices would be a lot worse. Well, welcome to the team, Quagsire. It didn't take long to evolve the Pichu into a Pikachu, and after a little bit of research, I found a way to get a Thunderstone. So with that, I now have a Raichu, meaning we can now head off to Mahogany Town, and hey look, a red Gyarados. After killing the Freak of Nature, don't worry, this won't be the last shiny we see in our adventures, we talk to a guy who appears to really like flying types and find out that Team Rocket has a hideout here. Alright, we're gonna pretend that we didn't just witness a murder and go save some Electrode. With Team Rocket defeated, we can now beat up an old man who likes cold weather.
I haven't worn a coat since I was 5 years old.
And get our final team member. Everyone, meet the Pikachu who took over my Discord server. By the way, you guys should join my Discord server. I'll leave a link in the description. Well, it looks like Team Rocket decided to take a page out of Video's book and kill the radio tower. So we've got to go stop them. But in order to sneak inside, we're gonna need to blend in. I hate friends. But at least we're able to get through all of this relatively easily, even beat it.
It's the guy from Fortnite!
Now let's go to Blackthorn. As we don't really need any training, we can just immediately head off to fight Claire. Well, this doesn't look safe. Anyways, Claire must really want people to like her because she's got dragon types. But as we can see after beating her, she has about as much personality as a certain Tank trainer. Well, at least her grandpa thinks we're cool. Cry about it, Claire. On to the Pokemon League. Now, I did have to fight Ho-Oh, and I've actually run into both Raikou and Entei. However, as none of those are usable, it really makes no difference, so we'll just skip over to Kanto and take on the Victory Road. Luckily, we didn't have too much trouble until friends showed up. While we won the battle, we managed to take out Bazuko, Duel, because, of course, Floaty, Quagsire, and Pikachu. Wait, I did that backwards. But at least good old Barack held in there to finish the job. And now, we can step into the light and take down the Pokemon League. Nope, doesn't count. It's in the script. It doesn't count. So after a little bit of backtracking, we finally made it to the pinnacle of the Kanto and Johto regions, the Pokemon League. And after a bit of preparation, we enter. This is our final goal in the Johto region. Let's do this. Floaty takes down Will. We lost everyone else but Duel along the way. Let's just heal them up. Quagsire finishes off Koga, who I guess got a promotion. Good for you, Ninja Man. I was a little concerned about Bruno. I'm not scared, given our last time we ran into a fighting type enthusiast. But luckily, Quagsire cleaned up the mess. So far, so good. But we're running low on healing items. Moving on, we have Karen. Man, Pokemon was really ahead of their time, making a Karen who's unable to get to the manager and literally uses what's called the evil type in Japan. Pikachu managed to handle things for us, although we were cutting it a little close. With the Elite Four defeated, that leaves us with the champion. We prepared ourselves and we went in. So here we are, face to face with Lance. He sends in Gyarados, I send in Quagsire. Here we go. After a little bit of annoyance, Gyarados went down. He immediately sends in the strongest of his Dragonite that are too low level for him to legally have. Cheating and giving yourself Pokemon? I would never. Also, what's with the Dragon-type champions sending out their strongest Pokemon early? I'm getting flashbacks to Iris and I don't like it. Anyways, we luckily have a secret weapon for dragons. Get him, Floaty. That's one down. Out comes the next. We yawn, and we take it down with Floaty. Third one comes out. After a little while, we take it down with Floaty. Lance sends out his Aerodactyl, but we handle it with Pikachu after setting up Rain Dance. All that's left is Charizard. We go for a rain-boosted waterfall, and we... Oh, okay! Well, as long as we don't get hit... Oh, he's healing up. Well, okay, maybe waterfall was just a low roll? Nope. Same roll again. Well, I guess third time's the Okay, Pikachu, please just... Thank you! And now, we are crowned the champion of the Indigo League. Again. I mean, we did beat these people when we traveled Kanto a while back. Actually, wait, Lance. How did you become champion? I don't remember you challenging me for the title. But that's it for Johto. We honestly had a pretty good team. I definitely enjoyed using each and every member, as all of them served their purpose. Except you, Duel. You suck. That's that. There's nothing else to do now. Oh, nah, I'm just kidding. Let's go fight Red. After another vote, I found out that the Kanto Border Police were going to take away my Pokemon, so I needed a new team. Luckily, I had some more friends who could assist with options.
Give me a Pokemon. What?
Blue.
Pokemon number 241. That's Miltank, isn't it?
I don't even.
That one again? If it's Dragonite, then it can't be used because I've already used one.
Pokemon 158.
Okay, that's Totodile. That's fine.
Wow. Okay. This is great. Totodile and Ho-Oh are incredible. I hate Miltank, it's one of my least favorite Pokemon, but as long as people vote in my favor, it should be fine. I hate you all. After adding our sinful creation to our team and naming it Chi-Chi, we headed off to Vermilion City. Unfortunately, I forgot to give Chi-Chi a ground-type move, so beating Surge took a little longer than I'd like to admit. However, with Surge defeated, we were able to add a new Pokemon to the team. I kept the same order, so once again, Matthew was giving it. Moving on to Saffron City, we were immediately able to challenge Sabrina, who's considered the strongest gym leader in Kanto. Which definitely seems to be the case, so this took about an hour with our current team. However, after a few attempts, we were able to beat her and continue to Celadon. Erica runs a grass-type gym. Now, at first glance, with my Magcargo being a fire-type, this gym should be a piece of cake. So naturally, I just decided to walk in, after getting a Pokemon to cut down the trees, waltzed through the little maze, and fought Erica. 20 minutes of attempts, and a grinding session later, I walked out questioning whether I need new friends. But hey, at least I can now add the Steelix Beckett gave me to my team. I named it Steroid because his phone auto-corrected Steelix to that when he gave me it. I was especially excited to use this Pokemon as the next gym would be perfect for it. As soon as we were in Fuchsia City, we immediately went inside the gym. I was actually kind of surprised to find all the gym trainers were optional and didn't fight you immediately. So I just walked to the one I believed was the actual gym leader and challenged her. This is Janine, the daughter of Koga who decided to take over the Poison Gym. Honestly, I do like how after certain amounts of time gym leaders change for whatever reason. We only see this in Johto and Unova, but it's still cool. Although her inexperience seems to be her downfall as we beat her a lot easier than we did her dad. And with that, we add another Pokemon to the team. Welcome aboard, Totem the Natu, who can't evolve. Yeah, thanks, Alice. Well, I guess we'll just go challenge Misty and... oh, right. The power plant stuff. Not sure why this was a thing. It's cool that the power plant got rebuilt, but why is there a Team Rocket grunt who just steals something from it? And why does that keep us from finding Misty? She's literally hanging out with some guy who runs off when we show up. What was the point in this? Anyways, despite our team not having much to deal with water, we managed to take down Misty. Our team isn't good, and honestly, I only like one member currently. But there's no way it could get worse, right? You know, I thought having the shiny of my least favorite Pokemon would make me feel better, but honestly, this shiny looks awful. Well, at least it'll help me with Brock. Yeah, that feels about right for how this part of the adventure has been going. Well, second time's a charm. And now, with Brock defeated, we can head off to Cinnabar Island. But of course, we also grab our final member of the team. Oh look, Wingull. And we can't evolve it either. Upon getting to Cinnabar, we find that a volcano has formed and destroyed all life. You know, apart from the Pokemon Center and a small portion of land that we happen to find Blue, who says we can't fight him until we have one more badge. Well, good thing Blaine survived this natural disaster and made a new gym on the Seafoam Islands. It's also good that we have Pokemon strong against fire, meaning we can sweep the old man's team. Didn't even need Burn Heal. With 15 badges in our pocket, we were finally able to go face Blue, who's been the Viridian City gym leader for the past 3 years. I'm not really sure what the legalities are for being a gym leader, but from what the games have shown, Blue literally just walked in and decided he wanted to run the gym, and now he owns the place and can do what he wants. Good news, this is our last gym leader. Bad news, Blue decides to use a full team of 6 and doesn't stick to one type. This doesn't feel right. After we manage to defeat Blue, we get a call from Professor Oak, who I honestly forgot I had given my number to. But apparently he's trying to reach us about our Pokédex's extended warranty for quite some time now. So, with it being his last attempt to try and reach us, we fly over to Pallet Town and find out we can now go to Mount Silver, the location of our final challenge. We rock climb to the top, and after a little training on the way, we can finally face him. The first ever Pokemon Master, Red. And this battle took way too long. He starts off with Pikachu, which we easily beat with Steroid. Blastoise is up next, but we put it to sleep with a yawn from Totem comes out and tries to chip away at its health. With a combination of Confusion, Hail, and Giga Drain, Blastoise goes down. Next is Lapras, which takes down Totem, but we KO with Steroid. He sends in everyone's favorite fire starter, but we beat it with Wartortle. The next Pokemon is Venusaur, which my best options for are already down. And I didn't bring any other items than a single max revive I found on the way up here. We tried to beat Venusaur with Slip Up with the Wingull. Don't ask me why I named it that, I have no clue. However, it just barely isn't enough, so Chi-Chi has to finish it off. All that's left is Snorlax, and this Snorlax just won't die. It kept healing up, it froze Chi-Chi, and it even picked up the KO. I only had Wartortle and Steroid left. Wartortle would be faster, but I wasn't sure if it would KO. However, I didn't have many other options, so I sent it out and went for Surf. Snorlax lived on 1 HP, and it KO'd Wartortle. But the Hail hits Snorlax and KOs it. So that was that. We beat Red. After, and I kid you not, 4 hours and 47 minutes. Seriously, I sent a picture of Red to my friends right before I fought him. And by the time I had already beaten him, it was past midnight. Now granted, there was a lot more I could have done to prepare. It wasn't just a matter of having a bad team or anything. But still. Anyways, with Red defeated, that marks the end of my Heart Gold journey. I'd like to thank each and every one of my friends for helping me out with this massive project, even though you guys did try to make my adventure a nightmare. However, I do hope you all enjoyed it, as I don't intend this to be the last adventure my friends are in charge of. So with that being said, if you did enjoy, be sure to let me know by leaving a like and commenting down below. And I'll see you guys on my next journey. Bye!